Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Well, you saw the thumbnail, you saw the title. We're going to be taking a little look at something today, which is coming to us via the Irish Examiner. But it's also to do with Nick Wallace's book, which, again, he seems to be the only person who has gone out of his way to go,
I can tell everyone exactly what happened.
As if he was there. Because, you know, everyone is praising him, saying, oh, he's read every single transcript. He's seen every single court date. The majority of us have, and the majority of us have actually done a better job than him. Why has Johnny Depp been rehabilitated, but AH annihilated? Depp emerged from the wreckage with nothing more than superficial bruising, while AH, whom the legal system originally believed, again, it wasn't against her in the UK, it was against the Sun newspaper and Dan Wootton. These journalists, if you can't do a single investigative thing like find out exactly who he was against, maybe you shouldn't be a journalist, was crushed and mangled. As an adult of sound mind and with stuff like climate catastrophe and interest rates occupying significant chunks of it, your mind that is, no, darling, you literally got to stop trying to pretend that we got more important things to think about than all this kind of stuff. Yeah, I have. Friends, family, you know, literally like what I'm going to do later on this weekend with my friends or my family, you know, that sort of thing. Not thinking about climate catastrophe. You might not have a great deal of thinking space left over for celebrity carry-on. Focusing on the minutiae of overpaid randoms is best left to TMZ and E! Online. You've got more important things to think about, right? But this journalist, she actually writes about them as well. And then something lands that despite your best efforts to direct your attention elsewhere, will Cyril really broker a deal between Putin and Zelensky? No, he won't. Is it going to rain later? What's for lunch? Your focus is yanked like a frock caught in a door. Depp VAH, the unreal story from investigative journalist and broadcaster Nick Wallace, is a compilation of everything gleaned from every court date he attended as the former couple tore into each other in front of a global audience. Transcripts, testimonies, witness statements, photos, texts, all crammed into a publication so toxic it's almost glowing green. Careers, reputations, and fortunes swirl in a writhing tangle of contradictions, accusations, and histrionics plus unhinged fans. I wonder who she's talking there, guys. Obviously, she's going to be on AH's side, but judging by the way she's written this article, so, unhinged, we are literally just people who wanted the truth, and we got it. The case made rubberneckers of us all. For anyone who may have been on retreat at a Wi-Fi-less Himalayan monastery reachable only by 3 days on a yak, let's quickly recap. Between April 11th and June 1st last year, there was a courtroom drama. A Hollywood couple split up badly. She then wrote an op-ed in the Washington Post about being a this, and told the Sun her ex was this. Actually, she never told the Sun. They just went with the Washington Post article, and then, after they actually printed the article, then they spoke to her. He sued in London and lost. A British judge believed her, so he sued in the US and won. An American jury awarded him $15 million for defamation. Now, again, we are literally going to be going over things that everyone knows now. He sued in London and lost. Yes, right, he didn't sue her. He sued the Sun publication and Dan Wootton. The judge, Judge Justice Nicol, is literally 2 to 3 people removed from the man who owns the Sun newspaper, Rupert Murdoch. His son worked for Talk Radio. Talk Radio is owned by Rupert Murdoch. There we go. You also have as well Judge Nicol's wife. She attended quite a few dinners where Amber Heard was the guest of honor, where she was doing speakings and everything else. Also, Judge Nicol, he wrote a book on the celebrities and everything else regarding of something law. I think it was like celebrity law or something. And the guy he wrote it with, one of his best friends as well, by the way, one of his brightest and key students, and also still a friend of his, is Amber Heard's lawyer. Yes, there's so many things that connected the judge to her. He should have said, I cannot do this due to a conflict of interest. But no. He took it. He didn't even attempt to listen to anything that Johnny Depp had said properly, none of his evidence. He literally just smirked and threw his hands away and was like, yeah, we don't need these. You had the police officers, the 4 police officers from Los Angeles, the ones who went to the apartment on that May evening. He didn't want to speak to him. He went, yeah, I don't care. I don't want to speak to him. Let them know I do not require him. Even though they've been waiting there for early hours of their morning, remember. Yeah, Judge Nicol is nothing but a little greasy little man who was too connected to AH and her friends. That's the end of that. Details of the trial were lurid, hideous, eye-watering. Google if you want to revisit. Dog poo featured, as did Depp's lawyer calling the defendant Amber Turd. I'm still proud of that. Hackers changed her name to this on the IMDb site. Again, this journalist has no idea what the hell she's on about because she's like, oh my god, hackers did this. Actually, no. So, if you sign up for an IMDb account, what you get, benefits of your free account, you can contribute to IMDb, add data that will be seen by millions of people, and get cool badges. IMDb is like Wikipedia. Anyone can edit it. It's not hackers. It's not people going in, clicking their nails, hoods up, anonymous masks on, and pretending they're hacking away. No, you literally sign up for an account and anyone can change anything. This journalist, Suzanne Harrington, she literally has no idea what she is doing. It really is quite funny. But we carry on. Social media became a wildfire of hate, almost exclusively directed at her, because she was lying through her teeth. Johnny Depp, forever in our consciousness as lovable rogue Captain Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean, could do little wrong. Her career and her bank balance were annihilated. When the couple first met, she said he made her feel like $1 million. He ended up taking 15 times that. Actually, he didn't. And this article was actually written on the 21st of May this year. He did not take 15 million. He's taken 1 million. Again, these people, they have no idea what is going on with anything. And they class themselves as journalists. He went quiet for a while, but while she was later spotted bargain hunting in TJ Maxx in New York, he was recently reinstated as adored movie star on the Cannes red carpet. He has been rehabilitated. She has not. No, but after the trial, she did go and film Aquaman 2, didn't she? Yeah, so literally they're going on. They're trying to make it out now, literally, that she has had the shit end of the stick for every single thing. No. She's still with L'Oréal Paris. She's still got sponsorships and everything else. No. Sorry. You can't say that she's been annihilated and all of this while she's still got all these sponsors and everything else. Remember, when all this happened and when she first came out and she was spreading all this absolute nonsense about, he did this to me, he did that to me. When you got police officers, when you have security cameras proving that nothing happened, and then you go and lose a potential $200 million movie in Pirates of the Caribbean 6. Then you also go and lose quite a few other things because of what she said. No. Rehabilitated and all this, they all want to make out now, just because he went to Cannes Film Festival for a film he made, and again, the film got a standing ovation. It wasn't just Johnny Depp. The film did. People liked it, and the reviews are going okay with it. But no, they want to make it out that literally, oh, look what this guy did. I'm sorry. A jury of her peers found her guilty. Because Johnny Depp had all the evidence. And remember, during the actual trial, which we streamed for literally 2 months solid on this channel and others, what happened? She said, I gave all my evidence to my lawyers. I don't know what they've done with it. She threw her lawyers under the bus. Literally because she had no evidence. Again, if they had all that evidence where she said she had mountains of it. Where is it? Where is it? This is the interesting bit. The fact that while both Depp and AH present as genuinely messed up individuals, whose relationship was not so much a car crash as a motorway pileup, it was he who emerged from the wreckage with nothing more than superficial bruising, while she, whom the UK legal system originally believed, was crushed and mangled. Again, going back to previous in the video what we just said, this guy here, you know, the one who looks like he should be on a register himself somewhere, literally, he's connected to her. He didn't want to see testimonies. He didn't want to see evidence. He didn't want to speak to the police officers who went and dealt with the case. He didn't want to do any of that. Oh, and we can't forget that she actually changed her story and her testimony no more than 7 times. I wonder if Nick Wallace is going to put all of this in his book. I really doubt it. Which says a lot more about gender politics and cultural misogyny than 2 mad actors slinging mud, or worse, at each other. This is the journalist Susan Harrington, the one who actually wrote this article in the Irish Examiner. And yeah, I think she's probably one of these people who she sees something, doesn't read into the facts or doesn't actually get enough facts, writes a few stories, and she's like, yes, you're horrible, you're misogyny, look at this. Which a lot of these people, which they tend to do, they scream, they shout, they try and drown you out, because the ones who shout and the ones who literally do all of that and write shit like this, they're usually the culprits who do a lot worse than other people. It always has been, and they know they're the losers of an argument because that's why they do it. But that's what we got, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you think about this below. Again, all of this still a year after it's happened. We're still coming out with all the facts that literally proved that Johnny Depp was, literally, he was the victim. But you still got people like this woman here, the one we just showed. They literally just don't care. They want to go out there, even though a jury of people said that she was guilty. No, don't believe them. I don't believe them. Okay, how about all the mountains of evidence that Johnny Depp's team did? No, I don't believe that. You even show them evidence and they do not care. You know, it's when they actually say, don't care, there's evidence, you just believe her because she's a woman. That's dangerous. If you are new to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you soon.